It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Pyramid of Power Amethyst, Diamond, and Pink Diamond rewards that are going to become available via the agendas in my team tomorrow. Now, what is this? What does it look like? Well, basically from the player market, you got to buy all the rubies. So you're going to have to buy McDaniels, Brad Daugherty, Thabo Sefolosha, Moses Moody, as well as Mario Chalmers. Now, what are the price of those rubies going to be? I don't know. The last time we had the Pyramid of Power, it was sapphires, and they were 20,000 MT a piece. I'm hoping they're only 10,000 MT. I hope the entry level for this is easier, but I'm guessing the rubies are going to be about 20,000 MT a piece. The big question here is this whole Pyramid of Power worth 100,000 MT? And if you go back and sell those rubies, you're looking at basically 60,000 MT. That's the discussion we have to have today. Well, let's talk about it. So those are your rubies. Who do I like from there? I like McDaniels. I think he's going to be good. He has a good release this year. Sefolosha probably going to be a good defender. Moses Moody going to be fine. Chalmers probably not great. Not the Amethyst here. You got Vladimir Radmanovic. Then you got Goran Dragic as well as DeMarre Carroll. Now, with those three, I don't necessarily know. I think Dragic is going to be fantastic because he's 6'4". He's got a great release. Obviously, defensively, he's going to be just fine as well. So for an Amethyst, guys, I think Dragic is going to be fine. The problem is he like that next level of good? That's what I'm not really exactly sure about. Now, let's talk about Vladimir Radmanovic next. Because, I mean, I feel like we've had his card before, but I don't really remember him. So let's just briefly talk about him. He's 6'10". He has small forward eligibility. Depending on the release of that card, he could be absolutely elite. Remember, 6'10" at that small forward position is nothing to slouch about. And then you got DeMarre Carroll. And with DeMarre Carroll, he's going to be okay. I don't necessarily think he's going to be great. And when we think about DeMarre Carroll cards, in the history of 2K, I don't know how many DeMarre Carroll cards we've really had. He's only 6'6", small forward position. So, like, even when you're comparing DeMarre Carroll to Vladimir Radmanovic, I think Vlad has the advantage because he's 6'10", and again, he's probably going to shoot the ball well. Now, DeMarre Carroll, I feel like he'd be the type of guy 2K to give a really good release to, so just kind of keep an eye on that. But as far as the Amethyst, Dragic is going to be more than usable. He's going to be really good, and Vladimir Radmanovic is going to be really good too. So you got at least two really good Amethyst cards, and who knows what DeMarre Carroll looks like. So then you look at the diamonds here. Now, how do you get those Amethysts? You got to grind out challenges with the rubies for the Amethyst. How do you get the diamonds? You're going to have to grind out challenges with the Amethyst to get the diamonds. Now, let's start with Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas' release this year is not good. I mean, you'd have to throw it back to what, 2K19 for the last Gilbert Arenas that we had with such a cheesy release. And I think at the end of the games, he's gotten XM-based stuff like that before. But he's going to have that same release. Defensively, he's going to be fine. But remember, Gilbert Arenas is only 6'4". So, I mean, to be honest with you guys, do I love Gilbert Arenas? He's going to be fine. Do I think he's going to be, worth anything? Not really. I mean, even a guy like Jalen Suggs, I expect to be better than Agent Zero. Some other guys, that you might want to think about. Even like if you have the Amethyst Derek White, I still think he's probably going to be better than Gilbert Arenas. So, I mean, that's just kind of going into tomorrow what I'm thinking about for Agent Zero. But who knows? Maybe they'll juice him up defensively. Maybe they'll get that release at least on quick. Something special. Now, Mike Miller is going to be immaculate. I'm throwing it out there right now, calling a spade a spade. Mike Miller is going to be ridiculously good. Why? He's 6'8". He's going to be able to shoot the ball incredibly in a game right now that the game is ran by shooting. Say whatever you want until 2K makes it harder to knock down shots. You need guys out there that can shoot the ball. Now, the question for Mike Miller is he going to be able to handle the ball? What is his defense going to look like? You complete challenges with the diamond, you get obviously the pink diamond DeMar Derozan. Now, for pink diamond DeRozan, I got to be honest with you, I'm not sure what to expect. I'm really not sure. I think his release is fine. He's only 6'6". He's got a good dribble style. The potential for DeMar Derozan is off the charts good. It is, because he's 6'6", has good height. If they put that release on quick, again, they don't have to change it. Put it on quick. Set your sights right now on starting to change things slowly. He's going to be one of the best shooting guards in the entire game. Because defensively, he's probably going to be solid. Offensively, his release is going to be good. People are like, Ty, is his release better than T-Mac's? I think it is slightly, basically the T-Mac base though, but I like that release still to this day. I know a lot of people don't necessarily love the Tracy McGrady release. For me, I personally have some success with it. So the question then becomes, out of all these cards, so basically, even if you sell back the rubies, you get Vladimir Radmanovic, Goran Dragic, DeMarre Carroll. I don't even know why I'm pronouncing his name like that. Whatever. Gilbert Arenas, Mike Miller, and DeMar Derozan. Are those cards worth 60,000 MT if this is a 100K buy-in? I think your answer is yes. I think DeRozan by himself is worth that 60,000 MT. Plus, you know, Vladimir, I feel like, is going to be able to play. Mike Miller's going to be able to play. And I feel like one of Dragic and Gilbert Arenas is going to be able to play as well. And so that's what I'm really looking at with this Pyramid of Power set. You go back and see what obviously 2K tweeted, collect all the Ruby players from the player market. Again, I'm really intrigued by how much that is going to cost. Complete an agenda group for the Ruby players to earn the trio of Amethyst to complete the diamonds, and then the pink diamond DeRozan is obtainable by completing challenges with the diamonds. So that's just kind of how it works. So if you don't have any MT right now, don't worry about this because it's gonna take some MT, some entry level MT to get involved in these challenges. Now again, you obviously can sell back those rubies, make whatever MT back, but I'm really hoping tomorrow that these rubies are 10,000 MT and the buy-in for this, or the entry level into this, is like 50,000 MT instead of 100,000 MT. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but it is. For a lot of beginners, they have the MT to, you know, afford 50,000 MT, but when you start talking about 100,000 MT, that's where things get really tough and really difficult. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on this Pyramid of Power. Are you guys excited about DeRozan? Are you guys excited about Mike Miller? What about Agent Zero? Or do those guys get you excited? For me, I feel like DeMar Derozan is decently exciting, but the rest of these things, I'm not really sure about. Like even a Mike Miller. At this stage of 2K, I know he's gonna shoot the ball well, but what else does he provide for us on the court? Gilbert Arenas, is his release even gonna be usable? Vladimir Radmanovic, what release are they gonna give him? Goran Dragic, I know he's gonna be good, but because his release is good, but how good are they going to make him for budget squads? Those are the questions we have to ask ourselves. Now, by himself, if you look at these rubies, Jaden McDaniels is going to be very solid for a budget card. Even if, you know, if he is somehow 10,000 MT by himself, Jaden McDaniels might be worth the pickup for you guys in my team, because I've used him in play now and his release is solid, and obviously his player model defense is going to follow suit as well. So, I mean, that's what's kind of to expect out of this Pyramid of Power. I'll be probably grinding this thing right when it comes out tomorrow, and I'm super excited about what the potential of that DeRozan card does look like, because 6'6", decent release, MJ dribble style, he's got the potential. Just comes down to 2K making the card right. Make that release on quick, and we have one of the best shooting guards in the entire game. Let me know your thoughts on the Pyramid of Power. Are you guys excited for it? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.